What's up? What's up? Speak of Love Podcast in the building. Your boy Mike Sears as always. But today I have a very special guest, a dude that I've been following for fucking years, dating back to like 2012, man. I'm talking about Ralph Viera, the one and only Dr. Fukk, Thrash or Die fame, Rock and Metal Combat Podcast fame. How you doing tonight, bro?
Pleasure to be here, Mike. You know I love you, brother.
I love you too, man. Thank you so much for everything you did for me over the years. The fucking when I was in dire need, the fucking thank yous and the records. I appreciate it with all my heart. You know, I love you and Ian like fucking family. You know?
Hell yeah, bro. Hey, man. I treat everybody as they treat me. You're cool to me. I'm gonna be cool to you, and I'll try to out cool you.
Oh yeah, you already do that, man. You're the fucking man.
Nah,
You know?
man. We're even. We're even, bro.
Yeah, brother. So, for like, I know this story, but you know, everyone in the chat right now, we're talking about the greatest fucking band to walk the planet. You know what I mean? The almighty Black Sabbath, the Ozzy Osbourne years, 70
Hell
to
yeah.
78. But Ralph, you told a story on your own podcast, the Rock and Metal Combat Podcast, the Viera Vote and stuff. But how did you get introduced to Black Sabbath? Like, how did you discover them?
Well, the first time I heard them, they scared the fuck out of me because my brother owned Paranoid, and
Yeah.
and it was that song "Electric Funeral" with that wow now. It used to scare me, and I was a little kid. I was like maybe 6 or 7 at the time, and even though it doesn't look scary now, but for some reason that gatefold where you see
Oh,
Ozzy, Bill, and Geezer on one side,
yeah.
and Ozzy on the other side just looking down, he's wearing that big cross. For some reason, that scared the fuck out of me.
That's a badass picture too.
Yeah, and it didn't grab me then. I was more afraid of it. Like he would play Electric Funeral, I'd leave the room because me and him shared a room. And it wasn't until many years later when I started getting into music and we sold our souls for rock and roll, and the game over. That's what got me into them. And even at that time, I think I was 12 or 13 at the time. I was like, this is the best band ever. And to this day, I still feel the same way.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like my uncle got me into them. See, I my two favorite genres, you already know this, Ralph, is hip hop and metal. I love them equally. You know what I mean?
Right,
And rock.
yeah.
And he taught me how to like both the genres. Like it's okay to like two different type of music, three different genres, whatever the fuck. And the first rock song I remember really liking was Led Zeppelin Immigrant Song of Zeppelin 3.
Right
like that
on.
was my shit. I was 10 years old, so it's 1995. And Kiss, I heard Rock and Roll All Night, but the coolest shit about Kiss was I didn't know what the fuck they looked like, and he showed me them in one of his 70s like a Cream magazine or some shit. And you know, like the Cube photo shoot, the standing on the cubes.
Yeah, I love that photo shoot. Yeah,
I seen that shit. I lost my mind. So a little while after that, I was already deep into hip hop. Had a lot of cassettes, and I heard Iron Man on the radio on a classic rock station. I was blown the fuck away.
Nice.
And he picked me up Paranoid on cassette. It was like a white cassette, never forget it. And I played the fuck out of it. And after that, I got the rest of the albums on cassette. And there you go, like Sabbath for life since I was 10. You know, I'm 32 now.
So Mike, Sabbath is your favorite like band, rock band, genre?
Fucking period, bro. Like
right on, man.
The first time I ever seen you were with Kevin Warhalf reviewing the Kiss albums. My uncle found you.
Oh, shit.
You know, because he's like that. Kiss is his life. You know what I mean? So I was like, this dude's the shit. He's funny. He's fucking. He knows his shit. But before you, bro, metal reviews on YouTube are fucking trash. There was nobody. And finally found a motherfucker. Go ahead.
Yeah, there was a few, but I would watch them and I'm like, I could do better than that because they would just sit on a couch and talk with no footage or no music. And I said, with my little video editing stuff that I know, I figured let me incorporate that into the reviews. And Black Sabbath was my very first review that I did on YouTube and my Black Sabbath Eternal Idols channel. And it took off, man. And then I went into the Kiss and now I do regular ones. I got a new channel now where I'm putting all different bands, so but yeah, it took off. And then I noticed a lot of reviews after me were doing my thing. So I think I was inspirational. I know for sure. I do you know Razor Fist?
Oh, that nigga, yeah, he's fucking funny, man.
That guy sent me an email and he said that I was an inspirational. And that guy's like 20 times bigger than me now, and I'm very proud that I inspired that guy.
Yeah, he's funny. He's a shit, man. He has me cracking the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, yeah. So when I seen you do the Sabbath reviews on the Eternal Idol channel, I'm like, yo, somebody besides me and Jim Norton that loves Sabbath the same. You know what I mean? Because I fucking worship these motherfuckers, man. We'll get into that. But, yeah, ever since then, it was just Sabbath crazy. My favorite band of all fucking time.
Nice. You know? Same here, brother. I can't go like a week without listening to some Sabbath album, you know?
Oh, hell yeah. Same here, man.
And it's the one band out of every fucking band on the planet that I own is the one band that no matter what mood I'm in, I can listen to Sabbath. There's certain bands I got to be in the mood to listen to this, that, not Sabbath. It's like when I'm going through one of those things where, man, I don't know what to listen to, so let's put on some Sabbath, because that's always refreshing. And as old as that shit is, it still sounds fresh to me, you know.
Fuck yeah, it didn't age bad or nothing like that. You know what I mean?
No, man. It's just... And what it spawned, dude. You know it spawned, and you know there's quite a bunch of hip hop songs I've heard that sample Sabbath. I know Ice-T does. It's off OG. Midnight. Yeah,
OG Rhythm Gangster. Yeah.
It has the Black Sabbath riff, which is fucking awesome.
Yeah, and I love Ice-T for that. He says, I feel sorry for anybody that only listens to one genre of music. He said on that album too. So like, hell yeah, that's what's up, Ice.
I love that album, by the way.
Oh hell yeah, that's fucking dope, man. Love that album. Yeah, so we start off with 1970.
February 13th, Friday the 13th, February 13th, 1970, man.
Yeah, they were known as Earth before, right? In 69,
yeah,
they were known as Earth.
Polka Toke Band before that, and Game Changer, bro. You want to talk about a game-changing album right there.
Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ. The intro, Alone, the Black Sabbath, those fucking chords, the thunder and lightning, the rain, just fucking real dark, grim shit. What is this that stays before me? It just, Geezer said, he had that dream where, he's like, I see a dark figure standing on the end of me bed. You know what I mean? And wrote that shit, right, Ralph? I think Ozzy wrote that.
Ozzy wrote the lyrics to that song, and that's a big, a big myth with people is that Ozzy's talentless and he never wrote anything. He wrote the very first heavy metal song, and every melody you hear on every Sabbath and Ozzy Osbourne solo album is Ozzy. Ozzy writes that shit. What Ozzy does, he like when he'll go in, they give him a song and he'll start saying mumbling words like, an example like Paranoid. He's like, and then Geezer would write the lyrics to it. People don't understand. If you write songs, you do understand. Writing melodies to songs is not easy. It takes talent. Ozzy's a huge talent. People are just idiots.
Yeah, I know. He gets a lot of hate. And that fucking whack-ass Osbourne show didn't do him any good either because people think he's an idiot.
Yeah, that really fucked up his career. I hated that. I hated that Osbourne shit,
Same here, fucking terrible.
I read his book, and he even said, like, during the Osbourne period, he was on heavy medication, so he was super dopey, and it looked like he was always that way. But if you look at old Ozzy interviews, he wasn't he wasn't this mumbling buffoon that he was back then,
No, he wasn't.
But yeah, dude, that first album, bro, with the opening track and the Wizard, shout out to Lord of the Rings and
Gandalf and shit.
Yeah, and then NIB, The Devil Falling in Love.
Oh, fucking, that's my favorite song on the album. It's a single, but it's my favorite fucking song. I fucking love that.
Oh man.
And I don't know about you, Ralph, but over here in Massachusetts, man, these motherfuckers on classic rock, they only played Paranoid, War Pigs, and NIB. We didn't get Sweet Leaf or nothing like that, like everybody else got. That's all they played.
I've never heard NIB on the radio since the early 80s or late 70s, because down here it's Iron Man, Paranoid, and what was the other song you said? I think they play that one too.
War Pigs,
Paranoid, yeah. Those three are the ones they play down here.
They should be worshipped like fucking Zeppelin. You should play shit off Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, and Volume 4 and shit, but they don't do that shit, man.
They're idiots. Snowblind should be on the radio, and Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, the song Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. You know, there's so many great songs. Children of the Grave, Into the Void. I can go on and on. They have a million songs that would be perfect for classic rock rotation.
Absolutely, man. Like that, they don't get the love that Zeppelin gets, even AC/DC gets. You know what I mean? They just get shunned with like 3 fucking songs. That always pissed me off about classic rock radio. But fuck radio. I listen to my music that I own anyway. So
that's right, dude. I get on when I go in my car, I got my iPod Shuffle. I do listen to classic rock when I'm in my city truck. When I'm working, I'll put it on. But yeah, those are the only 3 songs I hear.
That's all I hear. Yep. And on the first album, you know what I hated, Ralph, though? Like how they have Behind the Wall of Sleep, and they have basically NIB all together. I never liked that. But I have the 2009 press of the CD. It breaks it up, which is good. You know what I mean? That's what I like about that.
And some pressings don't even have basically. It's just NIB, but basically's on there.
Yeah, Geezer fucking ripping shit.
Oh my God, what a fucking big! I mean, every person in that band. You take one person out of that band, it's not Black Sabbath.
It's hell no.
I mean, I love Dio, I love the Tony Martin, I love Ian Gill, all that shit, but that don't sound like the original 4. I mean, the component of those 4 is so important to that sound. I mean, listen to 13 without Bill Ward. That doesn't sound like classic Sabbath to me. And they're trying hard. They're trying so hard to be Black Sabbath. They're rehashing riffs and everything. But dude, you don't have the great Bill Ward on drums. Fuck that. If you didn't have Tony, you didn't have Geezer, you didn't have Ozzy, it's not Sabbath.
Not at all. And we'll get on that. We'll touch on that a little bit later if you want to. I didn't like that album whatsoever. We'll get into that though. But
there's not much to say about it. I never listened to it. So, I just wanted to bring that up, how important these 4 are for the band,
Oh yeah, I think you got that in the mail from one of your fans, right? And you like,
yeah, man. And it was the weirdest thing because I got the box set, and I even made a video on YouTube saying, "Who bought me this?" And then, the guy wrote me personally, and he didn't want to. I think he didn't want me to give his name out. I can't remember, but it was very nice of him,
Oh yeah, definitely. But that album ain't that good at all, man. Oh
man. It ruined the legacy. I mean, I don't believe in ruining legacy, but I'm just saying, what a shitty album to go out on,
Yeah. If you were to pick a favorite song off the first Sabbath record, what would that be, Ralph?
You know, it's weird, Mike, because Black Sabbath is one of those bands that it's even when it comes to albums, I always change my opinion. So at the moment, and it will change, I'm sure. At the moment, believe it or not, my favorite song off the first album is the cover, the last song, The Warning. I fucking love that goddamn song, man.
Oh, them fucking drums, man. Fucking Lord. Jesus.
And the eeriness and the solo and the Ozzy's vocals and just the way Geezer and Bill lay down that foundation. Fucking A.
That rhythm section is a motherfucker. I don't think there's other besides like Alex Lifeson. I mean, not Alex Lifeson, Getty and Neil Peart.
Yeah.
But oh my God, that rhythm section is incredible. Sabbath, no one can fuck with them, in my opinion.
No, I agree 100%. But I'll tell you this right now. Come next week, it may be Black Sabbath, may be my favorite song, and the month after it'll be NIB and Wicked World. It's just so hard to pinpoint. But I'm talking about my current mood. It's Warning. That's my favorite song off it.
Yeah, mine's NIB. That's just fucking incredible. Like people thought it was Nativity in Black, but it's about Ward's, not about his beard, but they named it after his beard, like a pen nib or some shit.
Yeah, they said it looked like a pen nib, and I guess that's what they call pens in England.
Yeah,
a nib. So they named it after that. And the whole Nativity in Black thing is a mystery to me because the first time I ever heard it referenced by Nativity in Black was Ronnie James Dio on the Black and Blue movie. He said, "Oh, forever I thought the name of the song was Nativity in Black." So I think it was Ronnie James Dio that came up with that word, that acronym, what the acronym means,
Yeah.
But great song, man.
Yeah, incredible album too. Killer No Fucking Filler. This album is incredible. I love every single song. I don't skip nothing. My shit.
And it gets better.
Oh yeah. 72. 1970 as well. We get Paranoid, Some would say their breakout album. I fucking agree.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's amazing how they would knock out albums back in the 70s. Not only Sabbath, look at all the other bands. They had 2-3 albums a year, and they're
Fucking
all
Kiss.
fucking amazing classics. You know?
Oh yeah.
Now it takes 10 years to make a record, including my band, you know?
Yeah. Fucking awesome records, by the way. Thrash or Die. Check that shit out. You'll have it, man.
Thank you,
Fucking,
bro. Thank you. I
oh, no
appreciate
problem.
it,
Poser Holocaust. You like fucking Exodus? You like Metallica first 4 albums? Overkill? Check that shit out, man.
Appreciate
Fucking
it, brother.
dope shit. No problem, brother. I own all that shit too.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate your support.
No problem, bro. For life.
Hell yeah.
This album, though, Ralph, like, I'll be honest, man, it's my least listened to. Because it's
really?
kind of like burnt out factor for War Pigs and.
Yeah. For a second, I was like, what? The first one? Oh, I agree with you. I agree with you. Paranoid is the one I listened to the least as well.
Yeah. What I do bump like crazy on here, though, is Electric Funeral. Yeah. Jesus Christ. That fucking riff. Hand of Doom. What you gonna do? Oh man, that shit is ill. I love that shit. About like the people in the army that was doing drugs back then and shit.
Yeah.
Stick the needle in. I fucking love that.
Dark. Amazing. Who the fuck was singing? Back then it was like putting flowers in your hair and shit. Who the fuck was singing about this fucking evil war and all this crazy? Dude, Sabbath were fucking, they were just like second to none, man.
And those fucking Eternal Idol reviews are like godly to me, so they're fucking memorized. When you said, Ozzy he had no fucking shoes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He had no fucking shoes, so shit ain't fucking pretty out here, man.
Yeah, no, they were dead broke. And Bill Ward, I don't know if I ever said this in my reviews, because I never watch my reviews, so I should. I forget what I say on my reviews, but there's a story that Bill Ward, when he met Ozzy was walking down the street with a shoe on a leash, like a dog, but it was a shoe. Oh, he was walking a shoe.
Ozzy fucking crazy, man.
Ozzy fucking rules, man. Ozzy would break into businesses, and he would break in with fingerless gloves, where he'd leave fucking fingerprints everywhere.
You hear about that story about how he took the hammer and like beat up skinheads with it and shit?
Yeah, that's has to do with Fairy Wear Boots off this album.
Yeah.
Where another song Ozzy wrote lyrics for.
That people don't like to credit him for, which is a bunch of bullshit.
No, people put their fucking fingers in there and they're like, la, la, I don't want to hear the truth, la, la, la. I had one motherfucker tell me Geezer wrote Black Sabbath. I'm like, no, we went back and forth. Then I showed him the video where Geezer's like, Ozzy wrote it. And he still wanted to argue with me. Oh, he's just saying that to be on Ozzy's good side. Oh, fuck off.
Fuck yeah. I used to be on, I don't know if you know Joe Sigler. I think I say his fucking name.
I think it sounds familiar, yes.
Yeah, like in 2009, he had like a Sabbath page. I used to go on that shit in the forums. I used to see you on there too. This is a long time ago.
Oh, yeah. That guy runs the Sabbath website. That's who that guy is.
Yeah, that dude, yeah. Awesome forums.
Yeah. He knows his shit, because a lot of that Eternal Idol review shit I got from that site, a lot of the info, And I got to give a shout out to Doom Let Loose, an album, a book that's out of print now, but goddamn, it's such a great book. And now I can't remember the author of that one. He's a very popular rock author, but great fucking book. And he wrote a second one called Black Sabbath Facts, where I got all my information from that. I mean, it's very detailed and very recommended by me.
I'll check that out. Definitely. My favorite song off Paranoid, shit, man. Probably Hand of Doom. So fucking brutal and evil. I fucking love that. A close second, Electric Funeral, man. I would say that.
I have to go Electric Funeral on this one. That fucking opening riff, Jesus.
The king of riffs.
I no shortage of riffs.
None. I remember Dio said I think they were recording Heaven and Hell, and he's like, Tony, can I see some riffs? And he played them like fucking 50s. Okay, Tony, we get it. Like he stays with fucking riffs.
Oh fuck yeah, man. Tony is God.
I love Paranoid. People just know War Pigs and the title track and Iron Man, but there's more to that, people. You need to hear this album. It's a bona fide classic. I fucking love it.
And it's their biggest selling album because of those songs, you know.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Iron Man is it's played out to death, but I fucking still love that, man. Just the riffs to that and the story behind it and all that shit. I love that.
It's such a unique song because you see how the beginning with damn that thing, and then they incorporate it later where Bill Ward's doing that shit on the drums, so it gives a new meaning to the beginning. And there's not a lot of songs like that where you can repeat something and make it so different. And the way Bill Ward plays the drums during the song, he plays it clunky and kind of like unorthodox, and you get the vision of this Iron Man that can't walk, normal, you know what I mean? It's fucking great, dude. Fucking awesome.
It's incredible, man. This is coming from a motherfucker that lost his fingertips and shit. You know what I mean? And they found a way how to put like the dishwashing liquid plastic on his fucking fingertips and just play guitar. That is amazing.
Yeah,
that is amazing, man.
You know, they said this about Tony Iommi. Tony Iommi is a determined motherfucker, and nothing will stop him to do what he wants to do. And when he had his fingers chopped off, all the doctor, you can't do it, you can't do it. And he was kind of like, oh man, I don't know if I can do it. And then somebody played him a record of a guy that lost his fingers too, that played guitar, and that inspired him. You know what? I'm going to do something about it. And it took him forever to shape that thing and put leather on it. But you know what? You think about it, man, if he didn't have his fingers chopped off, would he have that sound?
I know, right?
It's almost like fate, dude. It was supposed to happen.
Oh yeah, definitely. A shitty situation, but he made the best out of it and chased his dream, and he did it.
It was his mother. His mother had a lot to do with heavy metal, not only giving birth to him, but Tony Iommi didn't want to go to work that day. And it was his last day. I remember
saying that. Yeah, his last day
and his mom made him go. And then that happened. And if that didn't happen, who knows what Sabbath would have sounded like,
Yeah. Great shit, man.
Hell yeah.
Then we get to 1971. Oh man, this one they down tune shit on here, and it's this birth like a lot of doom metal.
Yeah,
basically, fucking Master of Reality.
This spawned so many bands.
Oh yeah,
this right here was like this. They just became like, this is the album that was like pure influential. I think the first two would have done it good, but this album kind of like took the Sabbath to a different level, which progressively keeps happening with each album. But this one, it was still the natural Sabbath, the natural of the first two, where you don't have no keyboards, you don't have no other instruments. It's all, but they did down tune it and made it even more evil,
Hell yeah. This fucking, your boy Big Mike is a weed smoker and shit. So, this was my shit to get fucking blazed to, man. Sweet Leaf. You got Iommi coughing in the beginning, hitting a joint. That people said that he did on there, and just that fucking riff. Oh my god, so fucked. Oh god.
And think about it. I mean, think about how before its time. I mean, I know there were a lot of weed smokers there, but man, weed today is as popular, even more popular than ever. And they are writing about smoking weed way back then, fucking amazing.
Yep. I remember you said Geezer said it was about some tea, but he's full of shit. It's about that.
Yeah, come on, give me a break. The story is Ozzy walked into the studio with a big ass joint and a spliff, and he passed it to Tony, and Tony took a hit, and he coughed, and when he coughed, the tape was rolling. It wasn't supposed to be on the album. But they got, awesome. It was like fate, the album wasn't supposed to start with a cough, but when they got that cough, they just looped it, and that's how the album starts, and it's perfect. Nobody's coughing on green tea, bro.
Right? Fucking just the love for marijuana Ozzy talking about in that song is fucking awesome, man. And that little clip, that black and white clip, I think someone's like, what do you do on your off days? And I was like, smoke marijuana.
Yep. And come on, who the fuck would say that back then? Ozzy was fucking nuts, dude.
He was a fucking.
He didn't give a fuck, He was Snoop Dogg before Snoop Dogg, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And that's an amazing song, Sweet Leaf. After Forever, kind of some religious shit going on there, but I fucking love that song.
Oh man, yeah, and it really, you know, it's what's the word I'm looking for? It really does like make it contradicting to the image Black Sabbath had.
Yeah.
You know, because, you know, with the upside down cross on the first album, which they didn't really want, it was the record company's idea. But then you know, he just sings a total religious song about, you know, Jesus and believing in God. But at the same time, you know, he throws in this, would you like to see the Pope at the end of the rope? Do you think he's a fool?
Yeah.
And then he says, no, that's not cool to say that. But just by the pure fact that you said that during the song, it's pretty fucking brutal for the time, you know.
Oh hell yeah, especially for 1971. It's incredible.
Oh, yeah. Unbelievable. Who the fuck was doing that? All back then was about puppy love and all this shit. Here's these fucking guys, these fucking dirtbags from Birmingham, England, just laying down the philosophy of being a dirtbag. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got Robert Plant talking about flowers in your head.
Yeah, exactly.
You got motherfucker Ozzy talking about hanging popes and shit like that. So, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And Robert Plant at the time had way more money and better drugs, and it's still there. These are dirtbags that are like, fuck it. You know, Ozzy said many times, like, you know, in the 70s, they were mercifully ripped off by managers and all this, but they always thought, Black Sabbath always thought in the 70s, you know, we're just not as good as all the other bands. We're just not. And now, looking back, they're like, holy shit, we are that good.
Oh hell yeah, they are.
You know,
man.
it's like, but they were just doing their thing, dude, and it was paying off. And you want to talk about a band that lived the excess, you know?
Oh God, especially
Black
on the
Sabbath.
next album. Jesus Christ.
Oh, my favorite.
Oh, mine's too, brother.
Volume 4, bro.
Yeah,
that's where they got a lot of experimenting going on, and holy shit, and very cocaine fueled.
Oh yeah. My favorite track off Master of Reality would be Children of the Grave, man. Fucking Jesus. Banger.
Yeah. That's actually my all-time favorite Black Sabbath song.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, for a little while it was something that we'll talk about later. I'll explain, but it just hit me one day listening to it. I was like, when that, you know, the way it rumbles up, that rumbling that's going on, and then when the band kicks in, I'm like, fucking A, this is the greatest song that Black Sabbath's ever done. It's so good.
The ending too, Chosen of the Grave.
So eerie, man.
Yes.
So fucking eerie. That's like a horror movie put on tape, you know?
Fuck yeah, dude. I fucking love that shit, man.
The feedback.
Lord of this World too.
Woof. No, dude, the whole fucking album. Lord of this World, Lord of this World is fucking amazing. That's an amazing fucking song.
Hell yeah. I love that song. Into the Void.
Know, forever I thought that song was never played live, and just recently somebody told me they played it in Hawaii back then. Because I thought the first time they ever played that song live was on the Reunion album, you know, but no, it turned out they did play it one time back then, if this guy's telling the truth. Because I remember reading that song was never done live back then. But yeah, it's a classic. And yes, Into the Void, holy shit.
That shit is crazy. It has the album off beautiful. And then Solitude, man. I was saying this to my boy Reggie. I was like, that's amazing how he sounds on that shit, man. You know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers thought that was Bill. It's not Bill. That's Ozzy.
Yeah, and there were guys telling me back then, no, that's Bill Ward. And I thought it was till the internet came along. I was like, wow, that's Bill Ward. I would tell everybody, look at, you know, because it doesn't sound like Ozzy. But you know what? You know, we didn't talk about Planet Caravan. That doesn't sound like Ozzy either. Amazing, no, it doesn't. Amazing singing. You know, it's like Ozzy doesn't do that anymore. I wish he would. I wish he would like change his voice up a little bit, you know?
Yeah. Oh God, Ralph. I don't mean to talk about Planet Caravan because we just talked about Paranoid, but oh my God, what a song to get blazed to. You know, oh my God, I fucking love that song too.
Just to let you know, Mike, before I worked for the city, I used to smoke a lot of weed, bro. And I plan on going back to it when I retire.
Yeah, I can't fuck with sativa because that makes my heart rate go like a fucking lunatic. I was in a hospital last month thinking I want to die and shit.
Holy shit.
You know? Yeah, indicas and hybrids for me. You know what I mean? That's what I fuck with.
Right. Yeah. You see, I haven't smoked weed in 11 years, so back when I smoked weed, it was just weed. Now they have different, and I know now it's much more better. So I can't wait till I retire.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. Bro. But yeah, back then was better. No extra chemicals and all that garbage.
Right. Is it legal over there, Mike?
I'm pretty some stupid shit about you can't get caught with more than an ounce. Some stupid shit. I forgot what they said. I gotta read more into that. But I guess you can smoke and not get caught. You got like a blunt on you or some shit, I guess. You know?
Nice.
But yeah, Massive Reality, man, fucking classic.
Oh yeah. Fucking amazing album. They're all amazing, bro. Even the ones that aren't as good as the others are still amazing.
Oh yeah. Now we get to me and Ralph's motherfucking favorites.
Oh yeah.
1972, Volume 4.
Supposed to be called Snowblind, but the record company was like, no, boys. We can't call it Snowblind. But yet the record company put an inverted cross on the first album. That makes no sense, does it?
No.
You know?
For real, man. I guess where evil shit's more, accessible than marijuana, but I mean cocaine.
Yeah, cocaine. Yeah, and we had mountains of it. And on the credits of the album on the back, they thanked the great company Coca-Cola, but you know what they meant by that.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
This Black Sabbath documentary I watched, man. They were recording the album and they had a cereal bowl for like a Coke. Yeah. And like Ozzy went to go put, I think, the heating on or something, and by accident he hit the alarm. So the cops came in and a bowl of Coke in the toilet. All that shit. I was like, damn. I think it's on YouTube. You can find it on YouTube. Some little documentary about Sabbath.
I actually saw it. I know what you're talking about.
That's hilarious, man.
Yeah. Fucking. First song, dude. Wheel of Confusion. The Straightener.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh God, I fucking love that.
Oh my God, it's what is it? 6-7 minutes long, and it doesn't bore me for a second.
Oh hell no!
It's just
incredible.
Yeah, amazing changes, and it brought in a new sound. You know, there was just this new vibe going on with that song, and it works so well.
It does, man. Incredible shit from Sabbath.
Love the melody, Ozzy singing. It's kind of somewhat mellow with a cool little riff, and I love when it goes into the straightener, like that little fucking weird section. But epic as fuck.
Love that. Fairy tales and stories. Oh my God, I love that song. Amazing.
Oh yeah, it's the shit.
Yeah, my favorite song off here though. It's a strong toss-up between Supernaut and Snowblind, though.
Yeah. I agree with you, man.
Fucking do it, brother. If I had to, maybe Supernaut by a small fucking cunt hair.
Yeah.
Supernaut.
I'm with you, bro. Supernaut is my favorite song. There's so much going on. The percussion, the amazing riffage. I'm sorry, give me 1 second.
That's okay, brother. Yeah, Supernaut's incredible.
That bitch gotta wait. Sabbath before hose, bro.
Yeah. I just gotta wait. Yeah, man.
So yeah, what a great fucking Supernaut would be my favorite on the album, but man, I mean, there's other great Under the Sun.
Oh Jesus, God.
You know, the way it ends, and and then you also have Cornucopia, one of the heaviest riffs ever. You know, the way that song starts, it's like, God damn, it's like fucking Godzilla, you know?
So fucking grimy. I love that shit, man.
Oh, it's the shit. It's the shit. The whole album fucking rules. And I don't know how you feel about it, because this is a song that's, divides a lot of Sabbath fans. I really like Changes. What do you think?
I love Changes, Ralph. Me being a depressed motherfucker that I am, I'm pretty sure I told you this story. I told Ian this story too. Like in 2009, this cunt Amanda, she aborted my kid, said it was a fucking miscarriage and shit. That killed me, right?
Oh, what a bitch.
And yeah, that song got me through, man. Yeah. It's as depressed and fucked up as it is, it got me through.
The power of music, bro.
Yeah, fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah,
I love that song. That song is amazing. Sad as fuck.
I love it.
Amazing. Yeah.
Did you ever see that soul singer sing that song?
No, but I think his daughter. his daughter covered it too, right? Kelly Osbourne. I think I'm.
yeah. That I didn't like too much, but let me tell you, man, I gotta find the guy's name and I'll send you a link. You'll love it. It's just like older black guy. I think he died, but but what's really wild is that the guy recording the album said, "I want you to cover this song called Changes," and he said, "Okay." So he went to go listen to it, and then he got a phone call, and the phone call he got was, "Your mother just died," and then he was all depressed, and he sang this song knowing his mother just died, and you can just feel the pouring of emotion out of this guy's mouth. And the music is different. It's really soulful. It sounds like old soul music, but this guy singing those lyrics, it brings a whole new dimension to the song. And I know it sounds blasphemous to say, but I think it's just as good as Sabbath's version. It's amazing.
I gotta check that out.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely send you a link. I wish I knew the guy's name.
Gotta check that out, man.
Yeah, that's great.
Like good. Yeah. Just Jesus Christ. A lot of people love this album, soon that I noticed, man. Volume 4 is a favorite, man.
Yeah, a lot of people point at this and Sabotage. Those, I had a poll on the Eternal Idols. What is the best Sabbath album? And this one won. It won. Yeah, it won by a little margin, but it won, and it's very well respected. And again, it's like, to me, it's a fucking masterpiece, man.
Oh, it is. Top to bottom, just a fucking brilliant album, man.
Oh yeah,
love that shit, yo.
Fuck yeah. And then we go into the next one.
Oh yeah,
it's like masterpiece after masterpiece.
Is it 73 or 74?
I believe it's 73.
73, yeah. Because I seen someone said 74, listening to State, some crazy shit like that. But it's 73. Okay. This we'll get into that. If you know what it is, Ralph. With me, I post this in the groups all the time. My favorite fucking song is of any genre is on this fucking album. We'll get to that though. Sadly Sabbath, man, just fucking starts off with the title track. It's amazing.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, that's incredible.
Yeah,
love that shit. So fucking killer.
Ozzy fucking at his peak on this album. The next one, that's Ozzy at his peak.
Oh yeah,
the sickest singing from Ozzy. Never performed live. Sabbath Bloody Sabbath, the song.
Yeah.
Until I think it was Tony Martin sang the song, but I'm saying during the 70s it was never performed live, which is odd.
Yeah, it is. It's a title track, and it's such a fucking good song, man. I love that shit.
Oh yeah, and then it goes into National Acrobat.
Oh my, that fucking
oh man.
Oh my god, I fucking love that. This is my uncle's favorite Sabbath album, Uncle Martin's favorite. I don't blame him because it's fucking killing, man.
Oh yeah, at one time, Mike, Sabbath was my favorite album. At one time.
Yeah, I don't blame. It's my second favorite. It definitely is.
Yeah, I would agree with you, dude. I'm with you.
Yeah. Oh my god, I fucking love a National Acrobat. My favorite on here though, it is Spiral Architect. It's my favorite song of all time.
Yeah. Oh really?
It is. Yes, my favorite song of all time. That's up
there. You mean out of every rock song ever made, that's your favorite?
That's my favorite of all time.
Nice.
Also people go, it's not the best, but it's my favorite. Something like that. You know what I mean? I don't think it's better than everything made, but it's my favorite. It's something about that, Ralph. I don't know what it is, man. When I'm pissed off or something and I listen to it and I get happy.
Yeah, and it is a very uplifting song, even with the heaviness and shit.
Yeah.
It's very uplifting. And dude, I'm telling you, man, Black Sabbath is life, bro. It's fucking life. You listen to this shit and it's like, God, what if there's no Sabbath after I die? God damn, I got to stay alive. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, and the melody that Ozzy sings that into.
Oh man!
Oh, I fucking love that.
Gorgeous vocals and melody, and it's just so good.
You know that I should. Oh my, I fucking love it, Ralph. I love that song.
with the orchestra coming in, and oh man,
yeah,
Mike, I would have said Sabbath Bloody Sabbath till you explained that, dude.
Yeah,
I'd say that's the best song on the album. Yeah, you're right.
Like smoking weed is the next best thing to getting your dick sucked to me. So,
Yeah.
so when I listen to that song and I'm high, I feel so fucking good. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I can
That
imagine,
song,
dude.
oh, it's beautiful, man. I fucking adore Spiral Architect, yo. That is my shit. Um, Killing Yourself to Live is amazing too. Um,
Smoke it, get high.
yeah.
That little section when Ozzy says that is so cool.
And they did that at Don Kirsten's rock concert. That was awesome, man.
Yeah, and also California Jam. They did it
Yeah,
there, and it wasn't even released yet, and they played that California Jam.
yeah, because that was 73, right? 70. When was that?
Yeah, 73, and also the Live at Last album, the Black Sabbath Live at
Yeah, the
Last. They
bootleg.
do Killing Yourself to Live on there, and Sabbath Bloody Sabbath wasn't out yet. They were doing the Volume 4 tour.
The fucking rips on that too. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, Killing Yourself to
To live.
Live. Oh,
Love
the vocals are just damn. Fuck you if you think Ozzy can't sing.
Oh
You
yeah, go
fucking
get
idiot.
it. Go get a chair and fucking hang yourself, man. How would I want to do that?
Yeah. Please rid yourself of this planet.
Oh yeah, fuck out of here, man.
Not
Shit's
worthy.
incredible. Yeah,
Not
man.
worthy of the air I breathe. You fuck.
Right? What's your thoughts on Fluff, Ralph? I thought it was kind of a beautiful, piece. Instrumental.
This will be my only complaint I have on this album is I love Fluff. Don't get me wrong. I love it. I just think the placement is too early. I think they should have moved it a little on side 2 because it kind of oh, what the hell? It's like too soon. They should have put even Live for Today or whatever. Keep the fucking side 1 heavy. That my only complaint, but it is beautiful. It's a beautiful instrumental. Yeah. I love it. I'll never forget when I saw the Mob Rules tour and I'm walking out and they're playing it on the PA. I'm like, oh shit, they're playing Fluff. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I love it. I love Tony Iommi. I wish would have done more of that throughout the whole Sabbath career because oh my God, Mike, I have to bring up Laguna Sunrise, man. Oh man, such beautiful texture, and you just get that vision of a fucking lagoon, and it's just gorgeous. This guy is just a genius at what he does.
He is.
He's this riff master heavy from hell, but give him an acoustic guitar and he will fucking make you cry.
Oh yeah, his riffs are just like second to none.
Nobody can match Iommi. Nobody.
No, fuck no. Dude's a riff master, man.
Yep. And he's got many more riffs, and I look forward to what he comes up with next,
Oh, yeah.
And remember, he kicked Cancer's ass. Cancer got a terminal case of Iommi.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Love that shit, man.
Yeah, man. Fluff and Sabra Cadabra, dude.
Oh, fucking love that.
You listen to this crazy sporadic song and you listen to the lyrics, it's a love song.
Oh yeah. Didn't some bitch strip for you for that shit?
Oh man, yeah, man. The hottest girl I ever met. The girl that we call the Guns N' Roses girl on the podcast, even though she's not a Guns N' Roses fan, her favorite band is Sabbath. That's why I dated her, And she was. That girl is so hot. She destroyed me, though, so fuck her. I mean, out of every girl I met, that girl destroyed me bad. But, yeah, I have video of her stripping to me to that song. And she loved to fuck to that song. She was like, she gets super horny to that one,
Oh, shit.
So, that album was on heavy rotation every time she came by.
I can imagine, man.
Yeah, and she moves so good. She moves so well to that song. And I'm like, God damn, man, this is a stripper song. It's wild.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like one, but I'd rather see a chick fucking strip to that than girls. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. I don't mean to get off topic, Ralph, but I just love the first 2 albums and the Karabi album and fuck everything else.
Hey, I'm right there with you, bro. I'm right there with you. Those are my favorite Crew albums.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, Sabra Cadabra, what a great, great song. And out there, and you have Rick Wakeman bringing in the keyboards and all that weird, all that crazy shit going on during it. And it's a fucking love song,
Yeah. Shout out to fucking Metallica, man. I think they did a brilliant job, man.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they covered it, which is great that they covered that song. You know, throw out something more obscure, you know?
Yeah, they broke into Natural Acrobat in the middle of that shit.
Yeah.
That shit was awesome.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they threw the riff in Natural Acrobat in that.
Fucking awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, so my favorite is Spiral Architect, like I said. What's yours, Ralph, of Sabbath?
Yeah, no, I would have said Sabotage, but you convinced me it's Spiral Architect, bro. I think it is now, you know, the way you explain it, I'm like, yeah, because it's so, you know, epic and grandeur and just, you know, and again, like different elements that you never heard with Sabbath before. The amazing intro, the acoustic intro, and the bombastic, you know, band coming in. Yeah, it is the best song on the album. I gotta agree with you there.
Yeah, I love that shit, man.
So did we miss
say it again, Ralph?
We miss anything? Who Are You is a real strange one.
Down. Fucking love that.
That's Ozzy, dude.
Ozzy sounds amazing on that too. I love that shit.
Ozzy wrote the lyrics and music to that song.
That's incredible.
Yeah, which is a very oddball song, but it's great. It's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Looking for Today is another great one.
Looking for Today. I love it.
Yeah, it's kind of commercial, but it's cool. It goes well with the flow. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah!
It takes you on a journey. That album takes you on a journey, just like the previous one and the one coming up.
Oh yeah! In 1975, man, Sabotage. Oh my god!
Yeah, dark. Pissed off. This is probably Sabbath that they're most pissed off.
Yes,
they were getting sued, and they even had lawyers there while they were recording the album. And yeah, dude, dark and heavy.
So
Hole in the Sky, dude.
Oh my god, that shit is incredible.
That fucking and Ozzy at his peak, dude. Ozzy never sounded better than on this album.
Yeah, I agree, Ralph. Vocally, he's the fucking man on here, yo. Oh, incredible, yeah. Incredible.
And I listened to, you know, a lot of doom bands today. They use that riff a lot. You know, they change it around a little bit, but it's the same riff. I'm like, you're doing Hole in the Sky, motherfucker. You can't. You know?
Way back in the day when like around the time you guys started the podcast, Ian got me into Orchid, you know?
Yeah.
I love Orchid, but one of my coworkers at the time, he was like, if I wanted to listen to Sabbath, I'll throw in Master Reality. That's what he said.
Orchid plays that Hole in the Sky riff a lot.
Yeah, they definitely
do that riff a lot, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good shit, but you can't compete.
Yeah, that kind of my favorite doom band of all time, you know, you're not talking about Sabbath, is Candlemass.
Oh man, dude, hell yeah. Now you're speaking my language, man.
Hell yeah, brother.
Fuck Candlemass, Ancient Dreams.
Oh my fucking god, hell yeah.
The first one, oh man, Messiah. I love Messiah.
Oh, Messiah's the fucking man.
Yeah, I'm very much into Candlemass. Even when they were a brand new band, I was like, holy fuck, these guys are amazing. Have you ever heard Trouble?
Yes, Trouble's a shit.
Yeah, dude, Trouble, that early shit like Psalm 9 and shit.
Psalm 9, yeah, the fucking self-titled too, I think. Was it 1990?
Self-titled, yeah, 1990. Yeah, that's a great one.
That motherfucker right there, Rick Rubin and shit.
Yeah, Rick Rubin produced that one.
Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, man.
But Hole in the Sky, what a fucking... And then it goes into that, like it just abruptly ends and it goes into this little instrumental.
Don't start too late.
Yeah, which is a running joke because they'd always start before the guy pressed record, the producer. He goes, don't start too late. You know, it's like, you know, that's how they got the title of that.
And I didn't even know that shit. That's awesome.
Yeah. They were, you know, it was like, all right, let's start recording the song. They'd go into it. He's like, wait, I haven't started fucking recording yet. And that's how they came up with that title.
That's awesome.
But and it's great. It's short to the point. It's a little unorthodox, but I dig it. I mean, I listen to that album now. It's like, bro, even though it's weird and you never hear anything like that happen, it feel empty without that little thing to bridge Hole in the Sky to Symptom of the Universe.
Oh yeah, my favorite fucking song on this album. Well, I don't know about that.
That riff, dude. The thrash riff.
It's like some fucking 85 thrash shit.
Yeah, you know, it's proto thrash. There's a lot of fucking the crunch that Metallica made very popular. They did it back then, you know.
Oh yeah.
You know, the thing is, Mike, Sabbath, all the little twists and turns they did, every little twist and turn they did was a future genre of metal, you know? You had doom, you had thrash, you had speed, you know? Even grunge. You hear a lot of Sabbath in Soundgarden, you know? It's like,
hell yeah.
And Alice in Chains. I hear Sabbath there too.
Oh yeah, definitely. Those 90s grunge bands were influenced, man.
You hear that, you know, when Lane is yelling out, "Was my drug of choice." Dude, that's Ozzy, dude. That's fucking Ozzy right
Whatever guy.
And I do it a lot. Do it a lot. Right there. That's Sabotage Ozzy right there.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. They'll fucking tell you that too, man.
Oh, yeah. You know? Oh, yeah. No. They all wear that influence on their sleeve. They're not ashamed of it. And what's to be ashamed of? It's goddamn Black Sabbath.
Oh, hell yeah. The fucking greatest band that walked the planet Earth, man.
Fuck yeah, man. You know?
And if you didn't know yet, Ralph, tell these motherfuckers, Sabbath fucked your mom. You know that.
Every mother out there, Sabbath fucked you and gave birth to you. So have a little respect and buy their fucking albums. Respect your daddy.
Oh yeah, respect your fucking pops, man.
Yeah, that's definitely right, man.
And that fucking that change in Symptom of the Universe, I love that. Child of Mother Creation.
Oh my God, it's beautiful and again unexpected, but so good. And man, I spit on all these fuckers that are like, I love the song, but I hate the way it ends. It's like, you know, fuck you.
Oh yeah, fuck your mom. You the dick. That shit's incredible.
Exactly.
That shit is beautiful.
Yeah. It's just as important as every bit of that song.
Oh yeah.
I love it. I actually love it. And I love what Tony's doing on the guitar and the whole band. It just, you know, from you know the heaviest to like the most chill fucking killer shit. It's beautiful. It's awesome. And I'm glad they didn't name the song Symptom of the Universe / whatever the fuck. Just keep it that title, you know? You know, kind of like what they did with the Straightener and shit like that. I'm glad they kept and you know, Jack the Stripper and Fairy Roll Boots. No, that's Symptom of the Universe. The heaviness and the way it ends, it's all one component. And if you disagree, go fuck yourself.
Definitely. Yeah, go fuck yourself, man. That's a beautiful piece right there. I love that shit.
Yeah, love it, dude. Fucking amazing. And then Megalomania.
Oh, damn. Oh, my fucking God, dude. I love that song.
Ugh. I got to say, Mike, that's my favorite on this album.
Yeah, it might be that or Symptom, man. That why don't you just stay out of my life?
Yeah. Why doesn't everybody leave
me alone? Yeah.
Yep, and that's them. You know, I'm sure Ozzy's looking out that studio window, looking at all those lawyers, just yelling at him, "Why don't you leave me the fuck alone?" You know.
Yo, that motherfucker does some Ecstasy shit on there. Suck me.
Yeah.
Fucking love that.
So amazing, you know. And Ozzy's so belting it out, dude. Fuck yeah. Megalomania is a goddamn masterpiece.
Oh, it is. It's like it fucking ping pongs between Megalomania and Symptom for me, man. I don't know, dude.
I hear you, man. It's
fucking tough, yo.
Yeah, it is tough. And then think it's back to back. It's like a 1-2 punch.
Yep.
Well, 1-2-3 punch because he had Hole in the Sky too.
Yeah.
Don't stop too late to catch your breath for a second, and then another black eye.
Yep. Well, you breathe for a minute with that shit, man.
Oh yeah.
I love that, bro. That's amazing.
And that's only side one.
Oh yeah.
Then you flip it over to Thrill of It All.
Thrill of It All. That's incredible too,
dude.
Man.
That just the beginning when he goes, yeah. Fuck yeah. That gives me chills just talking about it, bro.
It gets my dick hard, yo.
Yeah, man.
That shit is incredible.
Won't you help me, Mr. Jesus? That's fucking awesome, dude.
Oh my God. That son, yo, Sabotage might be my second favorite, man. It's kind of hard.
Sabotage, as we record this, is my second favorite Sabbath album. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude. That shit is incredible, man.
Oh, yeah.
Holy Fuck, yo.
Hey, Mike, do you edit your shows or it's all like bam?
Oh, just bam, dude. I'm too fucking stupid to do all that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't mind talking, because I need to take a piss.
Oh no, go ahead, man. I'll be taking piss on the show and everything. Go ahead, brother.
But you can talk, talk Sabbath while I'm gone. I'll be gone a second.
Right. Yeah, no doubt. Do you, Ralph? Yeah, man. Yeah, Megalomania is just no. Again, to it all. Cocksucker out here. Sorry about that, y'all. Yeah, Thrill of It All is incredible, man. That's just the riff on that and Ozzy's vocals are just insane. Love that shit. You got some faggot trying to get in here, y'all. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's incredible. Thrill of It All.
All right, brother, I'm back.
Yeah, you know how you guys got Andrew Jacobs, his faggot ass?
That guy fucking sucks.
Yeah, I got a lot of bitch ass motherfuckers like that in my shit too. This dude just talking shit, trying to get in the check. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, really? Some guy is starting shit?
Yeah, because my boy Reg wants to join us because he knows Sabbath, you know what I mean?
Yeah, bring him on, bro.
Yeah, the link is in the chat, and this faggot was trying to come in here. Bitch ass nigga, get out of here.
Fuck.
Yeah. Anyway, we're on, there he is. Reggie, what's good, brother? Hey, Reg.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, Reg?
What's up with y'all?
How you doing,
bro?
We're here talking Sabbath, bro.
Yeah, Sabotage right now. Anything else to say about the Thrill of It All, Ralph? Or?
I love when he goes, when we silently, we whisper. Fuck yeah. That shit rules.
Oh, hell yeah. That shit is incredible, man.
Yeah, I love it.
So fucking good. Then,
Super Czar. Woo.
Kerry King from Slayer said he loves that shit.
Yeah, I told this story before on our podcast. The one thing that sticks on my mind about this song was there was this chick that I knew back in the day that she had a little kid, and I was playing Sabotage when she got to my house, and that song was on, and the little kid just started crying like crazy. It scared the fuck out of him.
Oh shit!
It always reminds me of this song when I hear it. You know, how that kid just freaked the fuck out.
I'll listen to that. The one with Greg Barnes y'all did.
What's that?
The show with Greg Barnes. I think I was listening to that.
Yeah, Greg Barnes was on that. Yeah, Greg Barnes. Yeah.
Yeah, talk to him too. I talked to him.
Yeah, I love Greg Barnes. Good guy.
Yeah, he's just shit.
Yeah.
What do y'all think of the song? Am I Going Insane?
That's amazing.
Man, yeah. And I'll tell you a funny thing, Reg, about that song was when I was a kid, the first Sabbath album I bought was We Sold Our Souls for Rock and Roll, and that's the only song on the album on Sabotage that's on there. And when I was a kid, I didn't like it. I was like, oh, and so that made me avoid Sabotage because I thought that whole album was going to sound like that. But now, as I've grown older, man, I fucking love that fucking song. It's fucking out there, you know?
For real.
I love it.
Yeah, I was hearing y'all talk about this album and stuff, and I was just looking up this album. They were going through like a lot of shit around this time.
Yeah, they were getting sued. The manager, they fired their manager who was ripping them off. So then the manager was suing them. So while they're recording the album, lawyers were coming in and out of the studio serving them papers, and it really influenced the darkness and how pissed off they are on this album because, you know, they even write lyrics. There's a lot of lyrics on this album about being sued. and it came out. You know, just they were just fucking pissed because you got to remember these are 4 fucking just dirtbags from Birmingham. They don't know how to run a business, and here they are running Sabbath by themselves because they didn't have a manager. So they're all confused and just trying to get through this album. And it's amazing the album came out as good as it did with all the turmoil and bullshit going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I love that shit. That's a great song.
Yeah, and what it means was in England they have funny sayings, and it says, "Am I going insane?" Radio, and radio means like an insane person in England. I don't know how that matches up, but that a lot of people thought the parentheses radio meant it was a radio single, you know, but no, it actually meant but actually it meant radio meant you're nuts. And the way the song ends with the laughter and shit, and you hear that screaming, which is a slowed down. It's Ozzy's daughter's crying, but they slowed it down. It sounds like a demon. Dude, that shit sounds like black metal to me, you know. It sounds like fucking early Mayhem, you know.
Oh, I fucking love Mayhem too, Ralph. Live in Leipzig. Oh my god.
Death Crush, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
I like Dead. Dead is the man. Shout out to Dead.
Dead. Yeah, Dead was awesome, dude.
Oh yeah.
That guy didn't give a fuck, did he?
Nope.
Blew his brains out.
Oh yeah.
And then his bandmates got his fucking skull fractures and fucking made necklaces and soup and man, that's fucking
crazy.
That's
shit,
fucking
man.
insane, dude.
Norwegian black metal is my shit though. I gotta go with Dark Throne is my favorite though, man. I fucking love Dark Throne.
Dark Throne. I don't think they're from Norway. Immortal, where are they from?
Yeah, they're from Norway. Yeah,
oh, they are.
Immortal?
Okay,
yeah,
that's my favorite right there. Immortal.
Oh, I don't blame you, brother. Those fucking first 4 albums, man.
Yeah.
God,
hell yeah,
love that shit. Battles in the North is my favorite though. Jesus,
nice, yeah.
Hell
Pure
yeah.
Holocaust. Good shit.
Oh, I love Pure Holocaust. So fucking evil, man. Jesus.
Oh yeah. But yeah, going back to the writ though. This is the song about all the fucking suing and shit because the writ in England means papers to sue you. That's what the writ is about, and all the lyrics are about being sued and fuck you and fuck this old manager and shit. And it takes all those bizarre fucking turns. One part it sounds like fucking fairy dust going on and shit. Just fucking out there, man. Love it.
True.
Great way to end the album too. And then you get the little snippet of "Blow a Jug" or "Blow Me a Jug," whatever the fuck Bill Ward's talking.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I never heard that till fucking decades after I heard this album.
Same here.
It wasn't on my copy.
The black box copy was that? I think it was when I heard it. Yeah,
yeah, and it was actually on the original pressing of Sabotage, which I didn't own. And that wasn't supposed to be on the album. It was just Ozzy and Bill fucking around in the studio. And then Bill Ward got pissed off when he heard it. He goes, "What the fuck's this?" He didn't even remember recording it because they were all fucked up. And he goes, "What is this?" He goes, "Well, that's you and Ozzy on the piano." He's like, "What the fuck's this doing on the album?"
that motherfucker wearing them red tights on the wife's tights and shit.
His wife's tights with Ozzy's underwear. I don't know how that fucking happened.
Ozzy rocking a kimono and shit. I love that.
Ozzy was fucking naked, and you got to put something on, Ozzy. That's a true story. He was completely naked. All he had was those checker underwears, and then Bill's like, "I'll wear them," and then Ozzy put on the kimono.
That's fucking great, dude.
These fucking guys were fucking insane, man. I'm telling you. But then again, they were fueled by a lot of fucking drugs.
Hell yeah. Before we get into the last 2 albums, Reg, you want to give your thoughts on the other 6 we just covered? Briefly?
Yeah. Because I have to be honest with you. I'm a little shaky on the last 2. So I'm just going to give my thoughts on the previous ones. Black Sabbath, the first one, classic, very dark shit. Paranoid, very dope album. Massive Reality, possibly my second favorite Black Sabbath album.
Oh yeah.
Volume 4, definitely a game changer, very experimental. Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, arguably my favorite Black Sabbath album. That whole album is just sick. And Sabotage, very dope album.
Hell yeah, brother.
So Reg, your favorite Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, then?
Yeah.
Right on, man. My third, second, something like I was telling Mike earlier, man. I just change. One day it'll be Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. One day it'll be Sabbath. Sometimes it's Master Reality is my favorite, but as of now, it's Volume 4. But right on, man. So you don't really know too much about the next two.
I heard them like years ago, but I remember I wasn't really a fan of those last two.
Yeah, it is what I would consider like not as good as everything that came before it.
Yeah.
But I'm such a blind fan though that I can't help but love them. But I will admit everything before those two are better. But what'd you think of Technical Ecstasy, Mike?
Technical Ecstasy released in 1976. It's my least favorite. I'll be honest, because
mine as well.
I love Never Say Die, dude. We'll get into that later, but I don't know. Backstreet Kids, I don't know, dude. Not big on that song. I'll be honest.
Right.
It's okay, I guess. Gypsy's my shit though. Gypsy's my favorite song on here. Right. I love that song. And all moving parts stand still. Great. Yeah. Dirty Woman. Fucking love that. Yeah. That's incredible. The album cover, two robots fucking on an escalator. Yeah. Ozzy said it was. That's unique. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But as a whole, it's my least favorite. What's your thoughts on Technical Ecstasy, Ralph?
Well, I the only songs that I don't like on this album are "She's Gone" and "Rock and Roll Doctor."
She's Gone is trash.
Yeah, I dig Backstreet Kids, but my favorite is the second track, "You Can't Change Me." And,
I love that too.
And then "Moving Parts Stand Still." Those are my two favorites, but big contenders, "Dirty Women." Those, Gypsy, I fucking love. I love the changes, especially the middle change of Gypsy. It's fucking amazing, But this was already, Ozzy wasn't happy anymore. He was being a pain in the ass, and they were struggling. Not as struggling as the next album, but it still was, Ozzy quit the band after this album. And
then
he made Blizzard of Oz before Never Say Die. And I have a picture on my computer somewhere of that lineup that ended up doing nothing, so Ozzy came back. But it was a very unhappy time for Black Sabbath. And funny story is Technical Ecstasy was recorded one block away from where my band rehearses at Criteria Studios. And there's many a nights when I'm waiting for my band members because they're always late. I just stand there going, man, Sabbath was here one, Jesus Priest recorded
awesome,
there too,
dude. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, Criteria Studios made a lot of great classic albums. Still there.
I learned this from listening to you and Ian's episode. The Eagles recorded Hotel California.
Yeah, and there was a lot of sessions the Eagles were playing, and they had to stop because Black Sabbath was so loud that it was disrupting their sessions, and so they had to wait till Black Sabbath was done so they can. Can you imagine? They're like, welcome to the Hotel California. And then you hear, "I like choking toys," shit like that, like breaking in and shit. And it's just that line, "I like choking toys." What the fuck? And you know what Moving Parts Stand Still's about?
I forget, man. Was that about?
Geezer wrote that song. It was it was the new president of the United States and was a transvestite. That's what that song's about.
Oh yeah, let me say that. Geezer, man.
Yeah, that was some good drugs, bro.
Oh yeah, 70 shit, man.
But yeah, it's for what it is, my least favorite, but I still got a fondness for it,
Hell yeah.
I'm brainwashed by Sabbath, bro.
Oh yeah. I don't blame you, brother.
But yeah, then we go on to the last classic one, where this album is not the best Sabbath album at all, but oddly enough, it's the Sabbath album I listen to the most.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why, dude. I mean, I prefer every album before Technical to Never Say Die, but there's something about Never Say Die, and I think it has a lot to do with timeline, because Never Say Die was the first Black Sabbath album I bought when it was new, because everything when I got into Black Sabbath was already out already. So I guess it's special to me because of that. It was the first one I bought on my own. I used to mow lawns back then, and I only can afford one record, so I was very picky. and Black Sabbath just released a brand new album, and I haven't heard anything off it yet. Bought it, took it home, and I loved it first listen, but I was a kid. I figured, it was mandatory to like it. It's Black Sabbath. But, looking back, there are a few things on this album I don't like Breakout. I really don't like that. It annoys the hell out of me. It annoys the fuck out of me, that fucking song.
Fucking horns and shit.
Yeah, but Junior's Eye is my favorite on the album.
It's like funky in a way.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah, the funky ass bass in the beginning, and when Ozzy left the band, they brought in this guy called Dave Walker, and Dave Walker sang this song, but it was different lyrics, and Ozzy's like, "Fuck you, I ain't singing that shit." And so they rewrote the lyrics to Ozzy's dad, who just died when they recorded that song, and that song's about Ozzy's dad.
Yeah, I love that song. That's a great song, man.
Yeah, it's my favorite off it. And, Johnny Blade's about Geezer's delinquent brother. And also, a very close second favorite of mine on here is Air Dance, because it's just so out there.
Yeah,
I love the jazz in the middle, that jazzy thing they go into, and I love the way the album ends, "Swinging the Chain," where Ozzy was like,
"Oh my God, I love that song, Ralph."
Yeah, Ozzy was like, he just didn't show up, so he's like, "Well, you sing it, Bill." And then Bill sang it, and Ozzy walked in. He's like, "What is that?" He's like, "That's a song you didn't want to sing." He's like, "Okay, whatever." He didn't give a fuck.
What was that song you said that Bill sang on again?
"Swinging the Chain," the last song on the album.
Oh yeah, that's the song I remember though, because it was distinctive and shit.
It's not in my uniform to be a civil judge. Fucking love that. And that oh my God, favorite song on the whole fucking album. I love
nice.
Yes. And Ozzy don't even sing it. Bill sings it,
Yeah.
And the title track "Never Say Die" is amazing. I love that fucking song too.
That's a burner. That's a great song.
Great
way to start the album up. Great opening track,
Oh yeah, brother.
And me being a huge Sabbath fan, they came on that tour, and opening act was Van Halen. Well, on the first album, and my parents wouldn't let me go, and I still pissed at them about that. 40 years later.
That's when Van Halen was just kicking motherfucking ass, man.
Yeah. Van Halen's first album, man. That's another game changer, man.
Oof.
Yeah. I asked Ian if he do that with me. I want to do that with Ian, man. The first album.
Yeah. Get him on, man. Get him on.
Yeah, that's my brother. You know that.
If you guys do a review on Women and Children first, let me in that one.
Oh God, do I love that album? Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, man. It's funny. My favorite Van Halen albums are in order. My favorite's the first one, then the second one, then Women, Children first, then Fair Warning. Then I even like Diver Down more than 84, and I love 84. Don't get me wrong. I think Diver Down gets a lot of shit because it's all covers,
Fucking little guitars, dude. Little guitars. Yeah. Oh my God.
I'm not gonna lie though. As much as I love 1984, I was scared it was gonna be on some pop shit, but that's still on some grimy shit, to be real.
Yeah, because it just starts off with Jump, so you think the whole album's gonna be that way,
Yeah, because 1984, it was the year of the Bon Jovis, and all that shit. You know what I'm
saying?
Yeah, man. So Never Say Die. I don't hate it as much as other people do. I love that album.
Like I said before, I do love the album, and I think it has a lot to do with nostalgia and timeline, because it was the first album I bought brand new. But I don't know what it is. And Ian told me too that he listens to Never Say Die more than any Sabbath album, and he doesn't think it's their best album either. I don't know. It's just something weird about that album. Ozzy hates that album.
I hated it. I hated it.
Yeah, I hated it. We had to go to Montreal and in the dead of winter record this shit,
Just because he said somebody mixed the album. I forgot who was doing.
Yeah, Rolling Stones.
Rolling Stones. Yeah.
I
hated it.
I hated it.
And around this time, or around technical ecstasy time, I think too, Ozzy was rocking like Blizzard of Oz shirts and shit.
He was.
Yeah, because he had a band and everything. He quit the band, and then he came back. I don't know. I can't remember the circumstance he came back, but He did come back and did the album, and then after that, they fired his ass because he was just way out of. That was Ozzy at his worst. You know, it's fucked up when fucking Black Sabbath fires you when they were all fucked up on drugs too. You know.
Oh yeah, Bill Ward said he didn't want to break it to him. He said it was real fucking sad to break the news to Ozzy and shit, man. Yeah. But you know,
they made him do it. You know, the band made him do it. But yeah, and that was the end of an era, man. That was the end of the greatest band that ever walked the planet, in my opinion. And in Mike's opinion.
Yep. Well, I can say the same thing. They're my favorite band ever, man. Since age 10, I'm 32 now, so.
Right on. So yeah, you're a lot like me because you know ever since the 70s, because I'm an old fuck, you know. I've been into Sabbath and still am today as much as I ever been, man. I own like every album, like 5 pressings of each of them. I bought the box set, you know. I have all the CDs, and it's just I'm just fanatical when it comes to this band. They're like you know, people that are close personal friends of mine. When I say something, they're like bullshit. I'm like, I swear to Sabbath it's true. And they're like, oh, okay, yeah, it must be true.
Fuck yeah, brother. I worship Heaven and Hell and Mob Rules too. I love those.
It's not Black Sabbath to me. And in no way I'm bashing it.
Yeah.
It just doesn't sound like Black Sabbath. It's too perfect, and which is great. They're perfect albums. Where Black Sabbath with Ozzy was more organic, loose, where the deal was like fucking strategically perfect, and it was perfect. They're perfect albums, you know.
I agree.
I have nothing bad to say about it. And that's the first time I saw Sabbath was on the Heaven and Hell tour, and it was mind changing.
That's awesome. That is awesome, dude. 1980.
Yep, 1980, man. I snuck out of my house to see that show. I got home. My dad beat the fuck out of me with a belt, and it was worth every fucking lash.
Fuck yeah, brother.
Yeah, I got to see that line. And I saw Mob Rules too after that. I never missed Sabbath after the Heaven and Hell tour.
My camera's gonna look like absolute shit, but I want to show something off like quick. I love this album too, man.
Oh man, the probably the heaviest Black Sabbath album, the darkest and most satanic, fucked up album they ever did.
It's like Deep Purple and Sabbath, man.
Oh yeah, right there, yeah, Black Purple. You know?
Yeah, I fucking love that album, dude.
I saw that tour too.
That's incredible, man.
They played Supernaut that night.
Oh man,
yeah,
I can hear that.
Yeah, they threw that out. I was like, holy shit, they're doing Supernaut.
Joe Elliott of Def Leppard said that that album's trash and threw it out the window. Like, dude, that's a great album. I don't know what the fuck you're smoking, but you know.
Around that time he was contemplating Hysteria, so you know where his head was at.
Oh yeah. I'm like you, Ralph. You know, Ralph's famous saying, you know, he likes Def Leppard the with a 10-arm Def Leppard.
10-arm Def Leppard's my Def Leppard, man. Once they lost that arm, they lost their balls.
Oh yeah. Definitely, brother. Oh man. I don't want to take too much of your time, Ralph. You can just bullshit with us, talk some more metal, or you can just go and get some pussy. I know you had a phone.
Well, no, I'll stick around a little boy. I got to call this chick back, but I'll stick around for another 10-15 minutes.
Oh hell yeah, I'm down. Hell yeah, hell yeah, Ralph.
But yeah, dude. If you want to talk, like, breeze through, what is your favorite Sabbath after the Aussie era?
I gotta go Dio, because Ronnie James Dio. Me and Reg talked about this last couple of nights ago on the show. He's my favorite singer of all time. RJD, absolutely, dude. Like, and you know, Rainbow Rising is godly to me. I know Reg loves that album.
Oh yeah, you bet, bro.
Yeah,
Stargazer is my all-time favorite song of all time.
Oh, I don't blame you, bro. That shit's incredible. Richie Blackmore, man, Jesus Christ.
Reg, do you have like a favorite Sabbath album after the Ozzy shit?
Heaven and Hell, to be real.
I'm right there with you, man. That to me is the best album they did after the original Sabbath.
Exactly.
In my opinion, I love
Children of the Sea. Oh my fucking God.
There's a rumor that there's a recording of Ozzy singing that song before he left the band.
I heard
God.
Yeah, so I'd like to hear that.
I can almost hear him singing it though.
Yeah, in his way, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's totally different because Dio wrote the lyrics. But anyway, and a lot of people don't know Geezer quit the band too during Heaven and Hell. He wasn't there, and then at the end, it was the keyboard player of that album played the bass. No, that's not true. Greg Gruber, the bass player of Elf, did all the bass, and then Geezer came because Geezer called Tony up one day and saying, "So how's the album going?" And Tony's like, "Come over, I'll play you some of it." And he played some of it to Geezer. He's like, "I want back in the band," you know. And he got back, and the only song that Geezer was around for them to record was Neon Nights, because everything else was recorded with a different bass player. But then Geezer played bass on the album over that guy's bass playing, and supposedly he copied everything that guy did.
That's crazy.
Someone tried to sneak in your channel, Mark.
Yeah, these cocksuckers, they can suck my fucking dick. Oh God.
Somebody's trying to come in?
Yeah, I got him the fuck out of there, though.
Links. I bet the links removed. Bet.
Yeah, fuck that shit. But anyway, yeah, man, fucking. I Born Again. I'm not too big on the Tony Martin era. I'll be honest. I try to give it a listen, but I love everything up to Born Again. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what, Mike? Just give Eternal Idols a chance. Give it another chance. One more chance.
All right.
I think that album's awesome. I know they went a little off the rails after that, and I don't mind those albums either, but to me, Eternal Idols has that fucking, it's like an 80s version of 70s Sabbath, you know, it's really, and, you know, some Dio influence shit in there as well. I think it's a really good album, very underrated.
I'll check it out. Sure.
So what would be your second favorite rock band, metal band there, Mike?
Man, Kiss, man. And it's crazy because there's bands are like better than Kiss. You know what I mean? But it's just that the nostalgia, bro, of just fucking Kiss, man. Like I got into them when the reunion was out, like 96, 95, 96. Right. And 74 to 83 Kiss for me, dude. That's it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. That's my favorite era as well.
Yeah.
Reg, how about you, man? You have like what's your favorite like rock band, metal band?
I can give you a list right now, to be real with you.
Sure.
Cream.
Nice.
Led Zeppelin.
Nice.
Mothers of the Invention.
Oh shit, Zappa, cool.
Zappa shit.
Van Halen.
Nice.
No Hagar, my nigga. No Hagar.
Fuck that fact.
well, he said Van Halen. With Hagar, it's not Van Halen.
Yeah, fuck him.
Fleetwood Mac, Stevie Nicks era.
Nice.
Who else? Rolling Stones.
Oh yeah.
The Who.
Yeah, you like the classic shit, bro.
Oh yeah, I like
I love the Who, bro.
Oh yeah.
What's your favorite album?
Quadrophenia for me, Rich.
You know, I used to think Quadrophenia too, Mike, but now it's like Who's Next is my favorite.
Oh my God.
I think the most underrated. I don't know if you ever heard Who by Numbers. You know that one?
75, right?
That was 75, yes.
Okay.
That's the one with Squeezebox. That's the only popular song on the album, but I think that album's very underrated.
I need to hear that album. I
need to hear that too.
Yeah, check it out, dude. It's a really good one, man. It's very not talked about, but it's fucking awesome. I love but yeah, Who's Next would be my favorite. But I love Quadrophenia. That's a close second right there.
Double album too. That shit's incredible, man.
Oh, yeah, fucking love it. But the movie sucked. Did you see the movie?
Yeah, that shit's trash. I seen it on like TNT shit one day.
Yeah, it was like, you know, Tommy was a better movie, but Quadrophenia was a better album.
And I gotta ask you, Ralph, because I know you fucking love this band like I do, man. Well, you like. I think you like everything up from this band, but I like 65 to 7. You're talking about the Beatles.
Yes.
I like all Beatles. I mean, I have a fondness for the very early stuff, but yeah, when they got a little more experimental, I like that more. But I love the early Beatles. It was so, I don't know. I mean, some of it was sugary, but some of it fucking rocked, man. Bad Boy, I started standing there. I mean, you think about that time. I mean, who the fuck was rocking like that to songs like that, you know? But I love the Beatles. I'm a huge fan.
The earliest shit. Go ahead, Rich.
I do admit though, Day Tripper's dope guitar riff though. I ain't gonna say.
Yeah, but that's like the Rubber Soul era though, Rich. That's why I fucking love that. You know what I mean? But I Follow the Sun is like the earliest shit I like off Beatles for Sale. That's like the earliest.
I love that song. Very mellow, beautiful song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you, Rob. Did you hear the new White album yet?
Yes. I at the moment I'm having some fucking money problems, but once that gets cured, I plan on buying it. But Mr. X sent me a copy. I have a download of the whole thing, and I've almost heard it all already in my car. It's great. It's really good. All the demos are awesome.
I want to get that and the Electric Ladyland 50th anniversary.
I didn't know that's out already.
Yeah, it's out already, man. And it has that fucking picture that Jimmy really wanted
with the naked chicks.
Ladies. Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then it has him sitting on like some Alice in Wonderland shit. I forgot what they call it. It's like some park, some crazy shit.
Yeah, I know those pictures.
Oh,
I gotta get that. And that's another. I'm a huge Hendrix fan.
Burning of the Midnight Lamp and shit. Oh my god.
Yeah, come on, Gypsy Eyes. I mean, that album's fucking goddamn. What can you say? Voodoo Child, you know?
Oh god.
I felt like. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I felt like Mick doesn't get the credit he deserves when it comes to drumming and shit.
Oh yeah, no, and I also think that Jimi Hendrix doesn't get credit as a songwriter.
Oh,
because everybody just talks about Jimi Hendrix, the greatest guitar player, which he's fucking amazing. But I think that guy was a genius songwriter that he gets overshadowed because of his an incredible guitar playing. But that guy wrote some great fucking songs. Listen to Castle Made of Sand. I mean, that's genius shit, dude. That's like up there with anybody, you know. I think he's criminally underrated.
I agree, Ralph. You know, Axis Bold as Love is my shit too. That's an amazing record.
That's my favorite one. The title track, Spanish Castle Magic, If 6 Was 9. And then all that stuff he recorded that came out after he died was genius too, you know?
Yeah, I need to check that out, man, because I stopped after Band of Gypsies to check out for what else he got, but
there's a lot out there. Voodoo Soup was a good one. The last one, he just released one last year, or maybe it was earlier this year, was really good. I can't remember the name of it though. But I own all that shit. I own every single Hendrix recording. I think I have every single one because every time they release something, I got it. And I have these 2 CD box sets that are worth like $700 now.
Oh shit!
Yeah, one's called Concerts, and the other one's called Jimi Hendrix Story. And I've seen them online for $700-800 because they've been long out of print. And you know, Jimi Hendrix's estate is very, very strict with shit being released. And they recently, like maybe 10 years ago, got the rights to all this. So all that shit came out before that. They put a stop to all of it, and I got a lot of it. You know. Yeah,
it's good because with rock music and metal, they are good with keeping shit in print. Unlike fucking hip hop. You know what I mean? they always have shit in print. They always remaster shit. I love that about rock and metal, man.
Oh, a lot of hip hop goes out of print real quick.
Yeah, a lot of the shit that we like, a lot of the '90s grimy shit that we love. That's a lot of that shit's like out of print, man. I'm lucky to have a lot of it. You know, like Obituary, man. Slowly We Rot. That's like
yeah.
I love to have that.
Oh, that's in print, isn't it?
Oh no, that's out of print. Slowly We Rot. That's out of print. Yeah, man.
No, don't worry, that'll come back in print because that's a classic.
Yeah. You know, Cause of Death is the shit I have. Only shit I have from them.
Yeah, the first two are the shit. I opened for Obituary once. Very proud
that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I got to open for them once.
John Toddy's vocals, man. That's some brutal fucking.
Yeah. He would be the sickest death metal singer, I think.
I agree. My favorite is a toss between Chuck and David Vincent, but yeah, man, John Toddy. Oh my god, brutal shit. Yeah. What up, Reg?
Hey, I'm about to go talk to my mom right quick, but it was nice. I'm chatting with y'all for a little bit.
Hey, same here, Reg. I got to be going too, Mike, and it was really nice talking to you, Reg. And Mike, man, and this was a great time, dude. Thank you so much for having me on this.
Listen to Rock and Metal Combat Podcast. Subscribe to Ralph's YouTube channels. It's all in the description. I put it all there.
Bad.
Right on. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Ralph, so much, brother.
Hey, you got it, man. Anytime, man. You need me, I'm here.
All right, brother. Thank you.
All right,
Peace,
bro.
y'all.
Have a good night, guys. Later.
You too, Ralph. Peace.
Later, bro.